Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities in Miniatures. It's time for our Monday weekly painting progress, and you will see in front of you we have got the Death High Novice basically painted up. I might have to fix that little strap there. I'm not 100% sure how she was supposed to look. I can't find the cards. I don't think I put them away yet. They've disappeared. That got really dark. Okay. But yeah, I kept a really basic paint scheme. I wish the sweater was a little bit more yellowish. It's kind of almost a greenish tan. But she's done. One more Kingdom Death model down, and about 30-something plus armor kit survivors to go. Alright, what are the random things we got? A Mantic Succubi. And I think that's actually a bluish purple on the armor. It's not showing up that well, but she's faded. I don't know if I like the red for the skin. I think I might go back to the purplish, pinkish white. Kind of similar to like what I've done with a lot of the dark elves from Raging Heroes. I like that kind of color. Kind of like what I was trying to go for with the the whatever they're called, the demons from Creature Caster. Rambling. But she was a test model. And I actually started her a long time ago, and I just finished it up. So, yeah. Anyway, let's see what others we got. Another Mantic model. Gosh, what do you call this thing? The Gore Blight? I think it's called the Gore Blight. This is a wonderfully fun model, and there were a lot of colors involved, and they all just kind of get like starkly washed out, and it ends up with this kind of bluish gray. I liked that weird blue hue that they used on the official photographs of it, but I'm okay with this. It looks nice and rotty. There's a lot of purples and pinks that were involved in this. Lots of weird off grays as well, but I don't know if the camera does it justice. It's big and it's weird, and that right there is the kind of stuff that we like here at Obscurities and Miniatures, obviously. Alright, what other weird obscurities we got this week? Not the most obscure thing, but a random WizKids Dragonborn, because I like me my Dragonborn. And get some Privateer stuff. So I've been gearing up to play Relic Blades with my kids, and I noticed that I have the cards for the Warlord Pig, or whatever the boss one's called, but I don't have the model because I have the original edition from the very first Kickstarter. So I thought, you know what, I need a good War Pig boss model. And I figured Helga from Hordes was absolutely perfect. She is an armored Valkyrie, except she's a pig. Literally. So, very simple paint scheme. Kind of Menothy. It's okay. She's also got a cannon and a shield. Almost like something out of Khador. Good size. Not too big, not too small. If she was going to be playing with actual Relic Blade models, see here, she's not overly large. So we got her done. And besides her, we finished up the Wastelander, whose face you can't really see, but it is actually painted in there. He's from Riot Quest. And I was wrong in the originally. He is not Scorn. He is I can't think of the name. There's the indigenous race that lives Faridi, or something like that, live in the deserts of Immorin as well, and ride around on big William Stout looking Wizards era, god, what's the guy's name? Good Fritz the cat. I can't think of his name. The American animator. I just think of Wizards. Look like big two-legged Von Bode looking monster. Okay, I'm rambling anyway. So, what else we get done? The only GW model I finished this week was a random Obliterator. It actually turned out okay. I really didn't know what I was doing with him. He's painted. He looks alright. He can hang out with his other chaosy friends. And then we continue to finish up the last of the Yedharo Savage Orcs. We've got the last of the regular guys here. And I think I'm pretty happy with their kind of greenish-brown skin. And more importantly than him, we got the boss done. And I really dig this model. He's on a 40mm base, but I mean, if you wanted, you probably could put him on a bigger one and use him, like I said before, use him as like an Iron Jaw, as Mega Boss. I mean, I think he's bigger than an Iron Jaw. Do I have an Iron Jaw handy? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Anyway, he's just a big model, and he looks cool. So, here. I mean, he's almost as big as an Obliterator. That should say something about his size. In fact, he is taller. He's almost as tall as the guns. So, yeah, definitely a cool model. Besides those, we also got some Hex Beasts from Wild West Exodus done. These are actually plastic models. You got Tryptophobia, and they're kind of disturbing with all the holes and circles in them. Another one. I was thinking these things would make great Stage 2 Plague models for Dead Zone. I've never been a fan of the original rustic plastic resin Stage 2s at all. And, you know, all the Stage 1s got redone. They made the cool big, you know, gorilla-like prime one or whatever it was called for the Plague. But the Stage 2s, sadly, I just can't stand their sculpts. I keep shaking the camera every time I budge on this table. So, not a bad haul this week, except for the fact that that's not actually all that got done. You can kind of see him floating in the back, but I actually went ahead and completely finished the Death Elemental from Creature Caster. As you can see here. I thought the swirly energy stuff turned out alright. I used about 4 different colors there. You can actually kind of see some shading and shadow there. I was also made aware that I never showed the back of the portal. You can see it all swirling around there. Crazy enough, I've dropped him at least 3 times already, and he has survived completely. And I'm probably jinxing that by saying that on camera, but whatever. I actually ended up going with a kind of Tomb King vibe with his paint job. See a lot of kind of turquoise, reds, golds, silvers. He does have a very mechanical aspect to him. I think I could have done a better job on his scythe, but, you know, it is what it is. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I still would like to see Creature Caster come out with a more humanoid model. Again, they had some that looked really like they were influenced by Death from Darksiders. Very Joe Mad-esque proportions and posing, and I would love to see something like that on the table, because I honestly can't think of a company out there that really does that. And unless it means I gotta go hire some sculptors to do it myself, which maybe I will, I don't know. Then again, I actually have to have a working printer, because that's still not working, and I'm still fighting with Anycubic about that. And if you guys got any suggestions on a interim printer to tide me over, because it's been almost as long as I've had it sitting there doing nothing as I have actually having to print stuff. So, not the biggest haul this week, I admit, but I think getting the big, giant Death Elemental done was a nice touch, and some of these were bigger models anyway. So, hopefully next week we will be back with even more interesting stuff, and hopefully I will continue to fight my way through my remaining Kingdom Death armor kits. They've got to get done. So, wish me luck. With that said, this has been High Lord Tamerlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, saying thanks for watching. We'll see you back here soon. Bye-bye.